Hey, governor. Nice weather, isn't it? Let me turn on chat. Oh, where the fuck is it? Game Boy Twitch chat. There it is. Move it down over here so I can find it easier. Okie dokie. So what was I doing? Just kidding, I know what I'm doing. Can you use Mystical Ref Panel in Crazy Box? Number 1? No. You'd have to give it to your opponent and force them to use it. Crazy Box. XYZ. Wait. If I activate Astro Karibo under Skill Drain, does it still work? I don't think it does. I'll still use it anyway, just in case. Can you make a Water Dragon deck? Sure, one of these days. Yeah. XYZ. I'm gonna make a Beatdown deck. Spells and traps only. Hey there, could future custom card stream be Jerry Band's mode support, like basic card set? Maybe. I'll have to put it to a vote. Ooh, draw 2 cards. Rank up into a Raid Raptor card? Whoa, useless. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for very specific cards. I just forget their names all the time. Target Xyz monster, Encore. No, wait. I don't think I want to rank them up. Not with this version, anyway. Where's the card I had in my deck last time? I don't remember it. I don't know what that is. Imperial Order? Ooh, that's a good idea. Head judging? No, I hate head judging. It never works for me. Well, its effect activates and resolves in the hand. Yeah, but then it has an effect on the field to change its level to 4, which I think is negated. I don't know what the card is called. It's like Numbers Heaven or something. It's a card that special summons Number Box from the graveyard. Maybe it's just a normal rarity card, and then you draw a card afterwards. It would be so good in this version of the deck, but I can't remember its name. Glorious Numbers? That might be what it is. Glorious. Yeah, this is what it is. I should probably craft these. Okay, Glorious Numbers, and then we have the Time Thief. Time Thief. Okay, we have 2 Winders. I'll also just play a Beelzel ship because it's actually good, and then one of these. And then that's it for that. The number trap was an Omni Negate. Yeah, this one right here, Numbers Protection. I already know about Number Protection. It's in the deck already. Okay, and then we need Imperial Order. And then we need Vanity. Whoa, look at this deck. It's already so much better than my other one. And then we need Forbidden Chalice. Not Forbidden Droplet, but Chalice. And then we need Solemn Strike. ×3. Okay, now we just need some monsters. Raid. Is Raid Raptor with space? Okay, So 3 of these, 3 of those. And I think those are the only Raid Raptor cards I play. Can you target untargetable monsters with cards like Monster Reborn? They're not untargetable in the graveyard unless there's something that's preventing you from targeting them in the graveyard. This card is normal or special summon this turn. You can send a Raid Raptor card from your deck to the graveyard. During your main phase 2, if this card is destroyed by opponent's monster by battle, add a rank up magic card from your deck to your hand. Oh. So you could send Raider's Wing to the graveyard. That's pretty good. Raid Raptor card from your deck to the graveyard. Oh, okay. Well, it's pretty good, but that's not really what I'm trying to do with this deck. Okay, and then what I need is someone used a trap to protect Ultimate Falcon, but it... nothing. You can negate Ultimate Falcon's effect. It's possible, it's just improbable. Eight DH. Okay. Thanks for the sub, RB man. Regulator, Time Thief Regulator. Time Thief? You the little dog? No. I'm not playing Regulator. I was playing Regulator in my other version, but this version I'm assuming I'm going to have Skill Drain out, and I don't really want to play cards that don't work with Skill Drain. So instead, with Crazy Box Turbo, we're going to be playing... I see here. Oh, Kage Tokage. That one works. Cage Tokage. And then there's Jurigeto. I don't really want to play Jurigeto. There's also Performage. Hat Tricker. And then Damage Juggler? No. Slash draw. No, slash draw sucks. What happened to Goblin Bird? No. Fire and Ice Hand? That was in my original version. Don't forget Maxi. I don't have room for Maxi. No. Crazy Box Beatdown? Yeah. Rescue Rabbit? No. No Rescue Rabbits. I'm already getting to a point where I have too many spell traps in the deck. And I don't really have any search. Winder doesn't really search out anything that special summons. XYZ Reboard is good? True, but I already have Glorious Numbers as my XYZ Reboard. I'm actually there for once to watch live. Hello there, the Battle TARDIS. Slash draws are early but worthless if you're nothing but building around it. Yeah, you have to build specifically for it, otherwise it doesn't work. Add Tenyis? Oh, unironically good idea. I'll play a Monk of the Tenyi and a Vishuda. Whoa. Okay, we're good to go. This deck is perfect. I can't see anything wrong with it, even a little bit. It has no hand traps, it has no going second cards, but it does play Skill Drain, so... you could say I'm probably going to win all of my matches. Imperm or Droplets, too late. There's no room for it. Let me see. Affect Dark Monsters, whom are level 4, and Special. Actually, no, let's just see... Dark Honest, I forgot. And at number 1, we have the TheDuelLogs. TheDuelLogs is a Spider Yu-Gi-Tuber. You see, there is a certain community of YouTubers who make content solely in Yu-Gi-Oh! Trading card game. and they're often referred to as Yugi-tubers. However, the DuelLogs, like many other Yugi-tubers, likes to stream on Twitch in order to showcase the many decks that they play, as most of their content on YouTube involves making top 10 lists and different cards and their effects in Yu-Gi-Oh! Wait, what? What's this? Is this a copy pasta? Forbidden Challenge is the worst grade is going second card. Oh, it is a going second card, technically. Oh, I didn't even think of that. Okay, so I'm going to play 3 triple Dark Honest. Armageddon Knight does get Raider's Wing in the grave, but... like, I need more than that. Ooh, Thunderbird. That's a card that exists, alright. Black Forest, that's something that exists. Oh, they have Makura the Destructor in this game. What a worthless card after its erratum. Wow, I don't even have a copy of Alistair the Invoker. Makes sense. Why would I ever play the Invoker engine? Okay, so these are all the level 4 dark monsters in the game. Oh, Phantom Skyblaster is really good, just not in this deck. Is this a 10-use deck? Yeah. I love Ogre of the Scarlet Shadow. You guys know what this card does? It's basically like a Gores, but only if your opponent attacks directly twice. Like, it doesn't trigger off the first attack, it triggers off the second attack. And it's countered just like Gores by attacking with lowest to highest. If your opponent attacks highest to lowest, because the way it works basically is if your opponent attacks directly, and then they attack directly again with a different monster, you can special summon this card from your hand on the second attack, and he will gain attack and defense equal to the attack and defense of the first monster that attacked directly. So if your opponent attacks lowest to highest, then he's just going to get destroyed immediately. But if they don't, and they attack highest to lowest, then you stall out the battle phase. He's so bad. I love him. The reason the card doesn't work is because people are too used to attacking lowest to highest. Throw in Morphine Jar? No one would see it coming? You're right. It would also just, like, not work in the deck either. All non-worm type attack position monsters are special summoned from the main or extra deck to defense position. Whoa, this is kind of like Baguska. Okay, I think I'm good. This one is decent to have in there too. I don't think there's really any other dark monsters I can add in that can special summon themselves from the hand. Once per turn, if this card would destroy a battle, you can banish 1 trap card from your graveyard instead. You can banish up to 3 traps from your graveyard, apply these effects. Draw a card, place 1 card from your deck on top of your deck, draw 1 card, draw 2 cards and discard 1. Who is this dude? I love him. Dark-Eyed Nightmare? Oh my god, I want to play this card in a deck with Treacherous Trap Hole. That sounds like such a fun idea. Thanks for the sub. Armageddon 0ONXDD and Kaneki. Ooh, are you a fan of Tokyo Ghoul by any chance? Okay, I think this deck is good. Let me just do one more over. Special. Let's see, card that special summon themselves. Cola Serpent is not limited in this game. What the hell, man? Is this card... What? What? Yugioh? Ooh, that card special summons itself. But only during the battle phase, which is kind of worthless. If you control Raid Raptor monsters, special summon this card from your hand. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a Raid Raptor Fuzzy Lanius from your deck to your hand. Wait. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add a Raid Raptor Fuzzy Lanius, which is itself from your deck to your hand. You can use the effect. So if this card is used as a material, you can special summon, you can add another copy of itself from your deck to your hand. That seems really good. Whoa. I just need to play more Raid Raptor cards. Why didn't any of you guys tell me about this card? It locks you. You cannot special monsters for the rest of this turn after you activate this effect, except for Raid Raptor monsters. Oh, that's why I don't play it. Okay, normal summoner set must be special summoned by following. If 3 or more cards are in the same column, quick effect, special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect once per turn. If this card is special summoned, destroy all other cards in this card's columns. Neither player can unuse the zones in the column. Dude, I lost to this card once. It's pretty funny. I can technically proc it with my Tenyis. Okay, so here's my deck. I'll remove this card. I'll remove 2 of these. I'll remove 2 of these and add in 2 Vishudas. Okay, we're good to go. I'll add 1 more of these, and then I'll just play... Oh, I need Zeus. Zeus. Okay, and then I need level 4 Dark XYZ monsters. Wait, am I playing the rank up cards? I'm playing a rank up card. XYZ. Dark. Rank 5. Thanks for the sub. Yuki is dead. More Tenyis? We have enough Tenyis. Why are you guys obsessed with the Tenyis? Wait, which one of these has the highest attack? If I'm playing a Rongo Bongo Beatdown deck, I need the one with the highest amount of attacking points. Okay, it's actually the one that pops on summon. Okay, well that's good to know. Okay, and then the level 4 Dark Monsters. Thanks for the sub, Fairy Hawk. No level 4 Tenyis? There are level 4 Tenyis. Wait, should I just play the level... There are level 4 Tenyis, but the reason I'm playing Vishuda is because of its bounce effect, not because of its level. Might be a Yugioh brain, but what is a rank up card? Rank up cards are cards that take XYZ monsters and then special summon another XYZ monster from the extra deck that's 1 rank higher. So they rank up into it. Usually there's a bunch of restrictions on it. This one is you can only rank up into another like dark monster. Just play a Tenyi deck at this point. There's only 3 Tenyi cards. You guys are exaggerating. Also, thanks for the sub. Jimmy kills a lot. Raid Raptors singing Lanius? What does singing Lanius do? I might, if someone can tell me what the card does. Okay, so once per turn, detach 1 material from this card. This face-up card is unaffected by other monster effects this turn. Useless. I'll take it. Your opponent's special summons a monster. Detach 1 material from this card. Change that monster to face-down defense position. Garbage card. I love it. Raider's Knight. Also terrible. Ooh, Malevolent Sin. Dang it, I need to remove something. I'll get rid of Thanatos. Supreme King, Dark Starving Dragon, Ouroboros. Dark Rebellion, XYZ Dragon. No. Steel Swarm Roach. Level 5 or higher monsters. Send it to the grave. No. Master Key Beetle. Oh, that wouldn't be half bad. Carnington. Ooh, look at all these cards I'm never going to play. Okay, so this one is Crazy Box Skill Drain. Hopefully this version of the deck slaps and doesn't not slap. RR Singing Lanius, special summon if there's an XE monster on the field. Let me see here. Singing Lanius. If you control a face-up XYZ monster, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only special summon once per turn this way. That's pretty good. Wait, if you skill drain, you can't roll 1? Shut up. Thanks for the resubscribe, Silent2743. Play Raider's Knight plus Arc Rebellion. I have both those cards. Arc Rebellion and Raider's Knight's right here. I know of that combo. Excited Knight? Excited Knight's not dark. A lot of my cards lock me to dark monsters. That's why I'm playing dark. Wait, if you skill drain, you can't roll 1. I already read that, didn't I? How can Duel Links to emergency bans but Master Duel can't? Well, because it's run by Konami. Okay. I think I'm good. I do like this card, Singing Land. I'll play it just so I don't forget that it exists. But that means I need to remove one card from my deck, and my deck is already perfect. What could I possibly remove from this deck? Basilship? Except Time Thief Winder? I like Basilship, though. I'll get rid of... As much as it pains me, I'll get rid of a Dark Honest, because he's not very good, actually. Okay. Missions. Ooh, did I get any new coins? I only use 2 Winder, but I have 3rd Regulator. Yeah, this version of the deck's not really going to use Regulator. Regulator gets like... He's Ash bait anyway. I hate Regulator. Like, the effect is good. If you can get it off, it's like, you know, a +2 in card advantage. But it takes up your normal summon, and you can't play anything else because you need a clear field in order to use the effect. So if your opponent just ashes it, then that's your whole turn done. Crazy Box Turbo? No, 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 no. Crazy Box Skill Drain. This is the best version of Crazy Box. Dugaris is good, maybe? Who's Dugaris? Let me see here. Choose to go first? Yeah. I'll look this up on this website over here. Number 60, Dugaris the Timeless. I mean, he is a good card. He's mainly good, like, in combo decks that are trying to do something very specific. Use face cam. Ooh, Crazy Box. I have to set up the crazy. I forgot to set it up. Kage Tokage. Wait, if I use Winder, though... Time Thief Winder. Add a card from your deck to your hand. Basilship. 100% to Basilship. Okay, and then we'll go into Crazy Box. And then I'm going to roll. And then I'm not going to roll. A 5. I'm not going to roll a 1. Just you watch. Detach 1 material. Okay, that's good. Okay, and then I'll set 2 cards and pass. Watch you roll a 1. Shut up. Alright. I have to set this up. Hey, it's me. It's the TheDuelLogs. Lubba lubba dub dub. Oh, wait. I forgot I had a raid today, so I changed the settings on Discord. Okay, can you hear me now? Yeah, there I am. A danger card. I'm in danger. Oh no. That card activates in the graveyard where skill drain is useless. Dark World Dealings. I'm going to use Imperial Order on that Dark World Dealings. Opens middle back rows in perm. Psh, he wishes it's in perm. Unless you have a quick effect, you're donezo. Ooh, I love its ability to negate. Are we winning now? Yeah, this is the version of the deck that wins. It's Dark Lords, you're screwed, right? Kind of, because all their effects activate in the hand and graveyard. However, he can't use spells. Locking down the spell cards of a Dark Lord deck is pretty good. I voted to lose, but please win against this deck. I will win, Latias. Trade-in? What? That doesn't trigger Grapha, does it? Because that discards as a cost. Not as an effect. Top 10 cards that win you games on their own. Number 1, Imperial Order. That reminds me, I did upload my new video tonight. Do you think there's anything I should add to my Yugioh tier list I posted on your Discord? You posted a Yugioh tier list on the Discord? Where? Is it in the Yugioh panel? Oh, the definite lore accurate Yugi tuber tier list. Those are just all my channels. And Crazy Box Turbo. Also, I should be an F tier. Oh, I am an F tier. Okay, yeah, that seems pretty accurate. Good job, RB man. 2 Imperial Orders. I know. My only gripe with Imperial Order is that I can't play 2 copies of it. Yo, look who it is. My favorite streamer that only streams at 12 a.m. JK, love your content. TheDuelLogs. Ooh, woo. Why, thank you, Lots1517. Wait, I ain't your favorite streamer. Tell me, chat. Anyone here? Am I your favorite streamer? I asked this question because I want to see how many liars are in chat. No? Nah? Good. You guys got me. No. When it comes to Yu-Gi-Oh! No. Top 5? Favorite Yu-Gi-Oh! Streamer for real? No. I'd say you're tied. Tied with who? 4th favorite streamer? Well, that's acceptable. You're actually literally the only streamer I watch. But there's so many good streamers. Like Rosemi Lovelock from Niji Sanji En. And, oh, there's that new person I found. There's this new channel. She streams Yu-Gi-Oh! I just found her like on Saturday. She's hilarious. Has a very good natural charisma. And has an S-tier looking VTuber model. I have to show you guys her channel. Because I don't remember what it is off the top of my head. It's called Leah's Asmophia. Streamer mode enabled. How come this stuff isn't in capital alphabetical order? Why do I follow so many people? Let me just type it in. Ooh. There it is. Man, that took me a while to find. Okay, what is my opponent doing? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I'm getting Pendulum FTK'd. Oh, I see. Yep, that's the one. Saw the name recommended. Yeah, she's hilarious. You should see her Twitter too. I think she only started streaming like a month ago. And I was like, how? You're already a natural at this. Maybe that's just what happens when you have charisma. I wouldn't know. I have a negative, like if I were to have a charisma stat like in D&D, mine would be an 8, so I'd have a -1 -5. -1 modifier. Imagine having a negative modifier in charisma when your job is to entertain people. It's like if a fighter was multi-classing into bard. Okay, nerd. MB2, you're the only YouTubers I watch. MB2's hilarious. She reminds me of like well, I wasn't gonna say like a male version of MBT because it's not really the same kind of vibe. The only similarities they have is they both make me laugh. You're the only reason I downloaded Twitch. I have no idea about streams, so you stream YouTube, mentioned streaming on Twitch. Really? According to all of your, like, things, you've been here for a while, too. Also, how many lurkers are in chat? Wait, why didn't he just, what's that thing? Like, there's supposed to be a whole bunch of lurkers, and you say, hey, any lurkers? Just type in 1 in chat, and there'll be a whole bunch of first-time viewers. Oh man, there is a lot. Love to lurk? Yeah, 1. There's usually a whole bunch of lurkers. Pendulum time. Yeah, that is a lot. Yeah, and a lot of them have first-time chat. Like, there's some people who watch streams and then just, like, never, ever... Oh my god, that is a lot of first-time chatters. I still remember that image of someone who was a lurker, and their very first message ever was also when they had, like, a... Oh man. I think I saw, like, over 10 first-time chat messages from lurkers. I guess we can say like 15. Hello, TheDuelLogs. Can I say I love you? Sure. Just know that I'll think you're lying. You think I can beat over Number Hope? Does this card destroy your opponent can't target split custom monsters with the facts? Blah, blah, blah. You can target 1 card your opponent controls. Yada, yada, yada. Chat surprisingly much more for introverted. I chat surprising much more. Yeah, I know there's some people who chat like a ton online, but they never talk in real life. And I was always the opposite. I think you're in trouble? Nah, I'm fine. I'm gonna win this. Like IRL, I talk a lot. But when it comes to online conversations, I barely like reply. Real life people are scary. That's what I've been saying. Opposite, honestly. Like putting in the background while I work on school stuff. Right now, organizing my bulk card box. Dude, organizing bulk takes so long. Like now. Supreme King Clear Wing Dragon? Destroy all face-up cards your opponent controls? Okay, I wasn't expecting that. All of my cards, no! At least wait until I get Crazy Box on the field. Shit. Okay. Set 4 pass. Oh my god. It's art. I don't know why he didn't just beat me with the Starving Venoms. Like there was no reason for that. He drew a card. Activate skill drain? Yeah. Get out of here. No respect for the Crazy Box. It's not FTK. Pendulum Graph. No, I think I messed up the combo. I should have activated Cosmic Cyclone first. Because then he would have activated that, then I could have activated Skill Drain in response in order to negate that. You just put yourself in kill range? Well, I went second against a deck, and I didn't draw. This is definitely a go first deck. I need to go first. I don't really have too many good going second cards, and he had a ridiculous board for going first. Also, why didn't he just FTK me? Why did he go through the trouble of doing that? I can go second. It's just my going second cards include Vishuda and Forbidden Chalice, and he locked down my spell cards. And obviously I didn't draw into Vishuda. Vishuda is not really the best going second card in the world, but he is a going second card. Random sound. Points. Sorry, Mr. Logs. Oh no, what points? Chat is easy when you remove the face-to-face interaction. For me, it's the opposite. Like, here's a little story about me. So, when I was a wee little lad, like preteen, I used to be of the mind that small talk was worthless. There is no reason to have small talk because if you were going to talk with someone, you might as well just discuss big ideas. And if you're not going to discuss big ideas, then there's no point in having any kind of conversations. Kaiser Coliseum? Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't draw a good enough hand to go second against this. So eventually I figured out the flaw in that logic. Like, it's not that I didn't like small talk, it's just I was bad at it. And so I decided to work at it. And I had a job at a water park, and I had employees where we worked together a lot. And there was a huge turnover rate because it was basically seasonal employment. You'd work for the summer, then you'd leave. I was one of the few like full round employees. And I worked there for 5 years, so I had lots of brand new people there. And I basically used that as an opportunity to learn how to make small talk. I would think up new ideas every day. It's like, okay, I'm going to do this idea today. And I'm going to use that as an opener. I was like, oh, I'm going to use this one, and I'm going to do this. And I basically just spent 5 years practicing small talk with new people. Opening up new conversations. Seeing if I could get them to be friendly. Not be friends, but like on friendly terms. And I had a 100% success rate. I remember one time there was this new employee who straight up said to me that she hated me and never wanted to talk to me. And even her, after a couple of months, we were on friendly terms. And I bet she doesn't even remember that. Yeah, so all I needed was practice. I had deliberate, like, years of practice in order to get good at it. It's cold and impressive. Yeah, I turned it into... I didn't want to say it's a science, because psychology is more of a soft science. Not everything works on everyone. It's mainly just trying out a whole bunch of different things on a whole bunch of different people and seeing what worked best. And because I spent all that time and effort, all of my skills are 100% developed for face-to-face conversations. And I do everything online. I don't even show my face. All of my experience is worthless. Oh, I'm stupid. I'm gonna get my own card negated. Top 10 small talk hacks. Number 1, if you want to get good at small talk, all you have to do is this one little trick. Experiment. No, not experiment. Practice for 5 years on many different kinds of people. That's all it takes. It's so easy. All you need is 5 years of dedicated practice and trial and error with many different kinds of people who are forced to talk to you for hours on a day. And you too can get good at small talk. Turns out, to get good at something, you have to practice it. You have to have deliberate practice at that. You can't just, like, for example, say somebody plays League of Legends every day, but they never play it in a way where they're trying to get better, they're just playing it for fun. You can play League of Legends for 10,000 hours and then never get to a pro level. In order to get to a pro level, you have to deliberately practice. And deliberate practice is different from just pushing buttons. So like the 10,000 hour rule is deliberate practice only. If you're just doing it for fun, you won't actually improve because you're not trying to. That's bold advice from a talking moon spider. This is how you know it's good advice. Ooh, I can summon this card. Isn't this during both players' turns? Oh, I didn't activate it until after his standby phase. Oh, I love that effect of the card. Spider knowledge. I remember I was reading this book called, like, the book's premise is that talent isn't real. And I was like, that's bullshit, because I have talent in sports and I was just naturally better than everyone. I was like, there's no way talent's not a real thing. I read the book anyway because I love self-help books and books like that, books about psychology. And by the end of the book, I was like, huh. You know, talent absolutely does exist, but it doesn't matter anywhere near as much as I thought. What matters way more than talent is just deliberate practice. And like two of the best examples in there were Mozart and Tiger Woods. Both of which were people who trained since they were young by very good teachers. And neither of them really considered themselves to be talented at the time. Because like when they were a teenager, they already had 10 years of deliberate practice under their belt. So of course they were going to be, you know, prodigies from an early age. Because they had like some of the best coaches in the world. Tiger Woods' dad was an ex-pro. Mozart's dad was like a world famous composer. Talent just gives you a head start. That's all it does. Well, also, you know, there's other things where you're not going to play in the NBA if you're under 6 feet tall. There are some talents that you need, but for the most part, the thing we think of as talent, where you're just better than everyone else, like assuming body shapes are all the same sizes, what really separates is just practice and luck. Talent without hard work makes you average? Exactly. Won't Beethoven be better for... I don't know anything about Beethoven. But Mozart, like, people like, you know, musicians, like Mozart, he has like his own cult, basically. People are like fanatic about Mozart. So to insinuate that Mozart wasn't talented is like heresy in the music, the old school music time. And a lot of the things, like in the book, because he used like tons of data. It was like a scientific book. It wasn't just someone giving their opinions on it. It's like, here's all this data that proves what I'm saying. I was like, wow, that's good data. And one of the ones that really got to me was the world records. Like, the world record for, like, the mile in high school, 100 years ago, was beaten many times over. And if talent was the only thing that decided everything, then that would mean that, you know, evolution got to a point where people are just getting faster and faster. And evolution doesn't work that fast. It takes like millions of years for those kinds of developments to happen. And actually what it means is just sports science has just gotten more advanced, where they're able to figure out how to run faster. So the world record for a high school mile nowadays is faster than the world record for like the Olympic mile 100 years ago. Why did they surrender? What the hell? That was a fine hand. This was a perfectly fine deck. Why did he quit? Wiseman Sons, we evolved just to be more alone. Well, if you evolved to be more alone, then I'm the evolution master. My points. Once I'd rather be average, less bad at everything, but infinite motivation, push myself in any direction. Yeah, you see, like, I remember when I started YouTube, because I have, like, negative charisma points, and I was bad at art. Like, I spent years trying to get good at drawing. And I took, like, all the drawing classes that were available in school. You know, like Art 101, drawing, painting, advanced art. I also bought a whole bunch of, like, art books I read online on how to get good. I practiced for years, and I was just so bad at it. Like, I have, like, literal years of just training in art. And the only thing I can draw are those dumb little ghosts. So I really wanted to get good at it, but I was just really bad at it. Later on, I learned that maybe if I had just kept doing it anyway, it probably would have gotten better. Because I put years into it, but, you know, it takes 10 years to master a craft. Anyways, I was talented in sports. Like, I was really good at it, and I got better than everyone else with less effort. But that was at the amateur level. You know, like high school sports, where it doesn't really matter. So I was like, man, I have talent in sports. Why can't I have this talent in arts where I really want it? So when it came to YouTube stuff, I was like, well, I'm bad at this creative thing, but I'm going to do it anyway. because I want to and it's fun. And the only thing that really puts me over a lot of my other constituents, my colleagues, my other fellow Yu-Gi-Tubers, not Yu-Gi-Tubers, YouTubers, because I do more than just Yu-Gi-Oh, is the fact that I work very hard, constantly, all the time. I don't know a single other YouTuber who works as hard as I do, or as long as I do. And it wasn't until I read that book that I realized, is like, oh, no wonder I'm actually succeeding in this field. It's just because I put a whole bunch of time and effort into it. And I constantly read new materials and watch tutorials on how to do it. That's better than being talented at it. I'm not naturally funny or charismatic or even artistic. Yet I succeeded in an artistic field nonetheless, just because I put a shit ton of time and effort into it. And I was like, oh, you know, that explains it. I always thought it was just cool that I succeeded in something that I suck at. Turns out that's how you get good at something. Most people can't even draw a circle, let alone a ghost. Well, I mean, like, if you spend 5 years trying to get better at drawing and all you can draw is a ghost, that's kind of bad. 2 crazy boxes. I know, I can go into 2 crazy boxes. Practice makes perfect. Yeah. But I always thought you needed to have a little bit of talent as well, but that's not really the case based on observational data and math. Science, speculative science. The best kind of science. I don't know if this is real, but I just naturally know how to draw at a young age. I haven't took it seriously, but I understand how to do it. I've noticed I was really good at the arts. Yeah. Like, being good at arts is really good at the amateur level. Wow, you just tributed it. Oh, I need to control no monsters? God damn it, couldn't you have waited? If it has a plant monster. Could you have waited until I summoned Langus from my hand? Shit. Yeah, because like, you know, you had like talent in art, which means you're better at an amateur level. But if you had no practice and you tried to get into like an art school, they'd probably deny you because you just don't have the required experience. Or you'd be just as good as everyone else. Like for me, when it comes to sports, I'm good at any sport I play, no matter what it is. But that's only at the amateur level. If I played against actual people who are like on a sports ball team for the required sport, they would easily beat me because I don't have the experience required. You know, unless it's football, because I actually have the experience there. So like if I was playing basketball with a whole bunch of other amateurs, I'd probably win. If we were playing soccer, I'd probably win. But if any of them just had a moderate amount of experience, they'd probably beat me. Experience is valuable. Experience is everything. I'm okay at art. My stuff looks like a child's imagination stuff you see in pictures book. I wish I could draw. I could draw if I just put more effort into it, but I don't want to. I ain't got time to do anything. I don't even got time to play video games, let alone learn how to draw. On an unrelated note, I learned how to juggle last year. That was fun. Hard work beats talent when talent fails to work hard. God damn it. Fucking seriously. My glorious numbers! I was finally gonna be able to do the combo. Hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. Tim knocked. Yeah, I'm sure that's true to an extent. It all depends. Like, are you guys both at the amateur level? Then the untalented person who doesn't work hard will still probably win. Because even though you work hard, you probably only worked hard for a couple of years, which isn't enough. Like, I can tell you for a fact. Oh, actually, I have some examples. Like, when I was in football, I was a lineman. Which is, for those of you who don't really know much about American football, the linemen are just like really big, strong people who are there just to block. You don't really have to be very technically good. And there was this one guy on our team who was really big. He was like 6'3". He worked out a lot. And he was constantly trying to get on the starting O-line. But, you know, despite the fact that he worked really hard, he lifted more weights than everyone. After he did the required amount, he would go and lift even more. He never made the starting O-line. And I would skirt on all of my duties. Like, I remember the coach would call me out sometimes for being super lazy. But whenever we had a hitting drill, I would win 100% of the time. Or like any kind of lineman drill, one-on-one. He was just so not coordinated that he would need like very specific practice to get even close to what I could do just naturally. He could do it. You just needed a lot more practice, and it's only because we were both at the amateur level. A fellow linebacker? No, I was a lineman. I was a defensive lineman. I was also a 5'6" defensive lineman. Like, at the amateur level, I was so good that they put me as a starter over people who were 6'5". You know, like a full foot taller. And they hated it. The coaches hated putting me in. They even told me once, they're like, we just want to put in someone who's tall who can fill a hole. I don't know how you do it. Can you teach what you do to everyone else? I was like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing either. Someone say sports ball? Oh, I should have just quit when he banished my crazy box from the grave. Any fellow linebackers? Impressive at the amateur level, sure. Dude, we had so many talented people on the team that I didn't even stand out. Our team was really good. We won a lot. Like, I was good, but we also had some other people there who I admit were better than me. Like, one of them was so good, he's he plays the sports ball professionally. Speaking of sports, I'm Canadian. I don't care for hockey. Psh, I mean, everybody doesn't care for hockey except for Canadians. Depends on position. Did you have abs? No, I was a lineman. There ain't no such thing as a lineman with abs. Hockey's cool. It's like pure testosterone. Isn't that like most contact sports? Like football definitely has that too. All the sports talks, but no UA decks. I want to play a UA deck. Specifically power jersey. Need a big chungus. You could have won 130% of the time if you trained harder. Dude, when it came to one-on-one drills in football against other linemen, there were only 2 people who could beat me. Like, out of the 15 linemen on the team. One of them because he was just the strongest dude in the team. And, like, you know, when you're able to bench press, you know, like 350... I think he was almost 400. The dude was hella strong. Like, you don't even need to be that talented. You're just push people out of the way because you're just straight up, you know, a beast. And the other guy was the second strongest dude on the team. who wasn't that far behind. Okay, maybe both of them were just like literal strongmen. That's why I couldn't beat them. 350? Yep, that's insane. Like, my bench was 300, which I thought was impressive at the time. Like, when it came to strength, I was in the top 10 of the strongest people on the team. But I wasn't approaching 350. Hell, I thought I was going to die when I got the 300 max. It was so hard. Whoa, an Omni Negate? How does that work against my... oh, maybe I can ban out the Omni Negate with the Winder. Ladies hate him. You hate him. The top 10? Wow, you should make a tier list of the top 10 strongest people on your line. when it comes to the strongest people in the line, it was the 2 people who I couldn't beat in drills, and then me third. I was the 3rd strongest on the line. The other strong people played other positions, surprisingly enough. Oh, wait. I can't actually do anything. I need the card on the field. I need my normal summon. Shit, that was dumb. Okay, let's just play all these. Alright, playing a going first deck and then going second for 90% of my matches is not working. My favorite Twitch streamers, talented football players that became video game nerds later. Wait, who else is a talented football player that became a video game? No, like in football, I was still a nerd too. Like, I remember when I was a junior in school, and like we had the biggest dude on this who was like a senior on the team, who was known to be like an asshole to everyone. He came up to me while I was like at lunch, and I was reading a Harry Potter book. He was like, "What are you reading?" I was like, "Oh, it's the 3rd Harry Potter book." He was like, "Good book." And that was it. I was like, man, I thought for sure he was going to give me shit about this. And if he did, I wasn't going to do shit because this dude was like, you know, 6'5", strongest dude on the team, played college football after. Yeah, he was like, good book. Yeah, he looked like a sumo wrestler. The dude was huge. Yeah, but anyways, I never hid any of my nerdy hobbies. Everyone on the team knew I was, like, I went home just to play WoW. And they knew I played Yu-Gi-Oh! During lunch. Well, I'm dead. Credits were credits. Harry Potter bringing people to... Played college ball, you know. Yeah, I think he got injured in college, so he didn't go any further than that. Which was a shame. Can anyone on your team beat you in the art of the duel? You know, funny thing, I would actually like bring in 2 Nintendo DS's that both had a like Pokemon Pearl on them. Pokemon Diamond and Pearl. And like we would take turns having Pokemon fights against each other. They loved that shit. I also brought in a chessboard and they would play that. They would like take turns playing chess. They'd also take turns using my PSP to play like Madden NFL 2009. Whoa, set 5 pass. I wonder if I can crazy box my way out of this. I'm gonna go to sleep. Think I can sleep in 5 hours? Yes. Ooh. Basil ship to come back on the field. You think they're cheating with Infernities? Oh, that's my favorite effect of this card. Rolling a 0. Rolling a 1, I mean. Injuries, leading cause of shattered sports dreams. Dude, I remember I was so tired of football that when I got injured during my senior year, I was so happy that I didn't have to play anymore. I was like, oh no, my shoulder hurts too bad to actually play anymore. I'm gonna milk this for as long as humanly possible. Just as long as I can milk this. Oh my goodness gracious, this is the best thing that's ever happened to me. My shoulder hurts, I can finally stop playing. I can go home early and practice and play more WoW. Called by the grave. No, I need Bezel Ship. Shut up. Rolling a 0 and a 1 tie. Now that's what I call talent, right? Can we have predictions if it's going to roll a 1? It's not going to roll a 1 again. You guys are crazy. What the hell did they draw into? If they have nothing. Football's dangerous? Oh yes. It's hella dangerous. Max C? You're gonna Max C my crazy box? Okay, if you say so. Did someone force you to do sports? No. I was just addicted to WoW. The only reason I played sports was because I really liked Yugioh 21, which was an anime about football. 5. Get fucked, chat. Tri-Brigade Revolt, damn, they bricked like crazy. My man, Yugioh 21. Yeah, Yugioh 21 was great. When I first joined football, I wanted to be a quarterback. But then they made me be a lineman instead. But I was like, well, that makes sense. I'm not really good at throwing the ball. They broke the loop. To be fair, I never tried to get better at throwing the ball either. It was like at the amateur level, I never really had any practice at all throwing a football. And I never practiced. So of course I never got better. I can use Forbidden Chalice to finally attack. Or I can use Crazy Box again to draw a card. Hey, TheDuelLogs, first time catching stream. Many people I face have a completed deck, but still getting some good wins. But nice. I've been losing like all of my matches. Ooh, a 2. Battle phase. Activate Forbidden Chalice so I can do some damage. How the hell? Yay, I can attack now. All I need to do is draw into skill drain and they're both live. How does he have a set 5 and no actual good cards to play? See, sometimes Crazy Box draws me a card. You know, most of the time he has my life points, but sometimes it draws me a card. Crazy Box is a card with incredible chaotic energy, right? Where'd you get the pics for this template? Sure, I can change it, but the text okay. Have a folder with those. Okay. Ooh, another Forbidden Chalice. This fucking deck. Watching Hajime no Ippo made me want to be a boxer. Luckily, I didn't get my ass beaten. Yeah, reading Hajime no Ippo made me want to try boxing too, but I was like, I can't do that. I have too many health problems. Like if I list off all of my health problems, I have a bum knee and a bum shoulder from football. I have vertigo, which prevents me from doing cardio. I have costochondritis, which makes it so I need to use a standing desk. And then I have a stress condition, which makes it so I can't work too hard. Otherwise my body starts shutting down. And of all of those, I think the vertigo is probably the one that's the worst. That one's the one that definitely makes it so I can't play sports anymore. But none of them prevent me from lifting. So I work out 3 times a week. I'm sorry, Mr. Logs. Don't feel sorry for me. Those are all minor health conditions. Did you get vertigo from walking around? I have no idea. All I know is I had non-stop headaches for months. So I got a whole bunch of tests and they scanned my brain like 3 different ways. Already 1 foot in the grave? No, I'm perfectly healthy. I had vertigo once. It was terrible. I can't be stressed too much. Dedicates life to Yugioh. This is why I stopped making replay videos. Because, yeah, it was too stressful. Will you ever do a face reveal? Yeah. Here I am. I'm actually a 300-pound spider who lives on the moon. Ah, you saw me. This is why I don't show my face very often, because nobody believes me. Did they diagnose you with weebyism? I've been into my hobbies my whole life. You can find this place on the internet. Don't tell them. Don't tell them about the fake. Is web shooting allowed in football? Yeah, there's no rules against it. Just like there's no rules about a dog playing sports. Which of your 8 legs is the bum knee? It's the left one. Although it's fine. Like I used to run all the time before I had vertigo. And I used to run 5 miles a day at that. And it'd only get bad like every other week. Where basically in order to fix it, all I would do was just take a couple of days off of running and I'd be fine. It's really not that bad. Can y'all imagine a 5'6" moon spider that's 300 pounds being a line man? Yeah. Luckily with psychic powers, it's kind of like cheating. I'd quit on the spot. Football not even once. Oh, it's tri-brigades. Man, if I couldn't do anything in like 3 turns, maybe this deck is not very good. Maybe I should stop going into crazy box all the time. How do you have 8 arms and not be able to throw good? Well, I've never practiced. That's all it is. Hasn't your opponent given up? There's no way to overcome crazy box? Psh. I gave up for him. Okay, so what was this crazy box skill drain? I don't know why my crazy box skill drain doesn't work. It makes no sense. I dare you to add Jirai Gumo. Well, I failed that dare. Use sharks? Your luck is just bad, the deck is fine? No, it's garbage. There, now it's gone. Witches Strike Despia. Oh, I like this deck. Okay. Let's see if this works. So, what are some 1-card ways to go into Crazy Box? More Tenyis? No. We need... Oh, I already have Skill Drain in here. Crazy Box. We need 1-card engines that go into Crazy Box. There's the Time Thieves. I can do that. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 adjuster, 1 bezel ship, and 1 retrograde. And then there's also the sharks. We can play 1, 2, 3, and then a right hand shark. Rockets, Golden Soul Gavage, Utopia Engine, Parallel Exceed. Parallel Exceed plus the Tenyis. You're correct. X. Why didn't anybody tell me this earlier? I could have been playing Tenyis this whole time. Oh, I can't see. Oh, there it is. I have like a yellow tint. Parallel Exceed. And then I can play the Tenyis. Oh. Oh. 1, 2, 3, and then I'll just remove all of the garnets that I'm not gonna use. Okay, this version of the deck should have a higher success chance. There's Ash Blossom. There's the Tenyis. Well, I don't need Shithathia at all. Unless I want to proc. I'll use one. Psych Ward Tenyis, but only a whole 15 extra. Yeah, I'll remove cards from the extra deck. Because currently, let's see here. Do I have any tuners? Let me remove Infinite Impermanence. And Forbidden. Should I remove Forbidden Droplet too? I like Forbidden Droplet though. I can remove there can be only one. I don't need that. It's not a necessary floodgate for what I'm trying to accomplish here. Okay, and then I can remove a Herald of Arc Light, Borreload Savage Dragon, and then just leave everything else as is, because this is good enough. Oh no, but I need Crazy Box. Okay, I'll add in 2 Crazy Boxes, and then 1 Time Thief Redoer, and then I'll remove... I don't have Auroradon combos anymore. I don't need IP Masquerena. I do have Effect Veiler. I don't really need Underworld Goddess. I can't really go into Appaloosa. Okay. There we go. This is a Crazy Box Tenyi kind of. This version should be better. It has better staples in it than the other versions. Is that a bot? I feel like that's a bot. Who? Oh, the DD Dynamite decks? Crazy Box Turbo. Oh wait, I want to change the 3 main cards. Okay. This version should win 100% of the time, 80% of the time. I believe in this version of Crazy Box Turbo. Crazy Box Tenyi. I don't understand what is wrong with having 15 cards in the extra deck. There's a lot of bots that are running around, which are completely countered if you just play 13 cards in your extra deck. Like, you want to play less than 15, and 13 is the acceptable number. Because if they notice you have 13 or less cards in your extra deck, then they quit out instantly. Terraforming. Sky Striker Mecha Modules. Oh no, it's really hard to activate Maxi against this deck. Even the bots that run Ignition, FTK, run 10 cards in the extra. Sky Striker Ace Ray. Are they going to do the combo with the field spell? Yeah, they are. And then I'll wait for them to trigger the effect of Ray. And then I'll activate Maxi to draw a card. Striker's going first. Aren't Strikers good going first? Yeah, I'm going to draw 1 card. Because they're just going to go into Shizuku. And then I drew into Parallel Exceed. Oh, that sucks. That's actual terrible garbage. Kaiser Strikes? I mean, I have Lightning Storm in my hand, so I don't care. Striker's kind of is going to second deck. Is it? I thought it was a going first deck. You guys are crazy. Oh. Oh my god, I drew 3 Parallel Exceeds. Could I not have bad luck for just one duel? Oh my god. My freaking parallel exceed piece of garbage freaking heck. Select a card to send to the graveyard. Wouldn't be Master Duel if you had good luck. Discard fodder, I guess. I mean, they can be discarded for freaking forbidden droplets, I guess. I'll go into Redoer. Because my hand is bricked. Oh my god, seriously. What the hell, man? Time Thief Bezel Ship. Detach. Ghost Bell and Haunted Mansion. Oh my goodness gracious. Well, if I destroy the card, he's just going to, whatchamacallit. We'll just summon the card from the graveyard. And then go into more advantage. Activate Redoer? Yeah, let's grab a spell card. Oh my god. Another monster. How do I grab a monster from a fucking Sky Striker deck? Sky Striker, Mobilize, Engage. Give me that Engage. Oh, I won. Whoa. Why? He's playing a normal Sky Striker deck. Why would you quit out to one negate? Maybe this new version of Crazy Box Turbo is just too good. Sky Striker tier 1 in my foot. 100% win rate. This deck wins 100% of the time, every time. Bro, one with 3x exceeds in hand. Yeah, that was unfortunate. He's a gold Sky Striker player. Did I go first? No. I have two good going second cards in my hand. Wendigate breaks the waifu's deck Spirit. Oh no, he wasn't able to go +2. Or not +2, plus... It's only a +1. That's a +1 they can infinitely recycle because it's not once per turn. Did you opening draw 3? No, no. See what happened was I drew the second one through Max C, and then I drew the third one on my next draw. So I drew the next two copies consecutively. I only had one in my opening hand. Gozuki. Activating that from the grave in order to activate Zombie World from the graveyard. Okie dokie. Gozuki activates its effect. I use Effect Veiler to stop it so you can't put Baylor Drotch in the grave. Are you kidding me? You think I'm going to let you get Baylor Drotch on the field? Zombie World? The only thing Zombie World loses to is a Lightning Storm. Nothing worse than a Lightning Storm. Ooh, that's not half bad. Lightning Storm to get rid of those cards, because I actually kind of need to change my type. Ooh, okay, okay. Buzzsaw Shark, activate its effect. Oh wait, you can only summon water monsters from your deck, right? Oh thank god. Time Thief, Redoer. They don't have any zombies in the grave, right? No, he special summons from the hand, not the grave. Oh, it has to special summon a different one. Okie dokie. Oh, I already have Retrograde in my hand. I have an Omni Negate and a Floodgate. He's a zombie now. Great draw? Yeah, that was a great draw. Activate Time Thief Redoer. What did I grab? Ooh, another monster. That's not good. Hey, what the hell? Vanity's legal? Yeah, Master Duel's wild. If only you played one Crooked Cook. Shh, I ain't gonna play Crooked Cook. I mean, I could as an alternative stall option. Vanity, yeah, Vanity's at 1 copy. It is just as good as you'd think. Like, right, going second hand at least? Yeah. Turns out, all they need to do in order to make Crazy Box Turbo work is just not play garbage cards. I mean, who would have thought? I should have just used my my template deck from the beginning. Has ended their turn while I got nothing else. A Time Thief Winder. Cool. Activate Redoer. Yeah. What did I steal? Another hand trap. Nice. Ooh, I can special summon it from my hand. Activate the effect. Yeah, I'm not going to give you your cards in the graveyard. Activate Winder. This will let me add Adjuster, which can let me get Basil Ship in the grave. GG all the GGers. Basil Ship has a quick effect to steal a card from my opponent's graveyard. So I want to keep this card on the field. Activate Bezel Ship. Take this. I'll get rid of the shark. Just because I really don't want my opponent... Oh no, do they have Nibiru? Is that 5 summons? Wait, I can stop Nibiru with Vanity's Emptiness, right? I think so. Is that a Royal Gamma Seal? Is it? Yeah, I think it is. It's not 5 summons. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Oh, maybe it was like an Ash, like a Ghost Bell. Okay, let's go into Crazy Box. No one expects Crazy Box. Can't you change Vanity to Nibiru? I'm pretty sure I can. Okay, what did I get? Select a card to destroy. Ooh. I forgot to put Zeus in my deck. Someone should remind me to put Zeus in here. Whoa, I actually got a good card on that. All these busted cards are legal. Master Duels, Vanity, IO, Eva, Maxi, Grass, Rongo. Oh, I forgot Grass is legal in this game. Oh my god. That's 3 turns of monsters. Well, I mean, I'm not playing the Sky Striker player anymore. This is fine. If it was against Sky Striker and I got 3 turns of monsters, I'd be pissed. But, like, a zombie deck? Yeah, they play lots of monsters. That's acceptable. The thing is, for those of you who don't know how Time Thief Redoer works, during each standby phase, he steals the top card from your opponent's deck, and then he gains effects based on the types of cards he has attached to him. The ones you want attached are traps and spells, because those are the good effects. If he has a spell card attached, he can draw a card with it. If he has a trap card, that's the best one because it allows you to spin one of your opponent's cards. However, if it's just a monster, all that allows him to do is banish himself for a turn. Which is good for dodging effects, but then you lose all your other materials. You kind of want the other 2 kinds of cards so that you can actually do other things besides just banish yourself for a turn. I was here last week and you had the same thing about some other deck. Oh, I forgot to put Zeus in here. It seems like a recurring problem. I forgot to put Zeus in here. Zeus would be so good. Except I don't really need it because I have an Omni Negate and like Vanity's Emptiness. My opponent can't really do anything. I love my White Mare grass deck. Oh my god, I just had an excellent idea for a grass deck. Someone remind me to make my grass deck after this. Tribute Shiranui's Solitaire? How about Vanity's Emptiness? Try to resolve Shiranui's Solitaire when you can't special summon. Yeah, that makes sense. Tenyi Grass? No. Not gonna play a Tenyi deck. I'm gonna make the best grass deck you guys have ever seen. So first up, we add Law of the Normal. And then Grass. And then we play a bunch of good graveyard effect cards. Broop, broop, broop. Okay. Kind of had to go a while for these. Ideally, a whole bunch of really good staple spell cards. That way we can banish them with, well, first we'll go into Try White. And then we'll go into Treasure Pander. Okay, and then we have, well, we can go into Metal Foes Fusion. One copy of Metal Foes Fusion. Snow? Yeah. Snow. One copy of Snow. Fairy Tale Snow. Skull Servants? No, not Skull Servants. A Block Dragon, maybe? Yeah, we can do that. Block Dragon. Let me see. I like to go for level 1 normal monsters, but level 2s are fine as well. If we go Block Dragon, that means we want to focus on rocks. How many rock types are there that are of the normal type? 3 of them? 3 is not really enough. How many insects are there? We can play a giant ballpark deck with that. Insects. There's a lot of insects. I'm going insects. We'll do that. Let's get rid of Block Dragon. 500, 700, 600, 500, 900. Ooh. Ooh, we'll play Invader, Winged Cleaver. We'll just play all of them. Actually, not all of them. I don't want that many. I'll remove one of them. 550, 700, 900. I'll remove the 551 because he's weak. He is not strong like Bull. Don't forget Tenyi. Graveyard effects are good. Yeah, we can add some Tenyis. Okay. Tenyis. So triple Vishuddha, Adhara, Ashuna. Play the Omni Negate. No, we're gonna play Giant Ballpark, so we don't need the field spell. Okay. No. This is actually pretty good in here. Dragon Circle, because it searches from the grave. Add Doom Dozer. He's the perfect effect for this deck. Doom Dozer. And then we also need Resonant Insect. And then we need a Giant Ballpark. And then Terraforming. The level 1 tuner, he's right here. What about Maxi Normal Monster? No. Goki Pole? Goki. Yeah, Goki Pole is good. Okay, I need more spell cards though. I wanted to play a whole bunch of staple spell cards. I have too much crap in here. Let me get rid of this. Let me get rid of... I don't need Resonant Insect. I don't care about him. Goki Cole. Oh yeah, Maxi. Because he's technically an insect. Okay. And then we have Shiny. The Sea Squadron. We'll play Robot, Super Armored, Robot Armored, and then we have a Supply. Not Supply Squad. Left Arm Offering. Can you use Chaos, Magical Merchant? Max is an insect, huh? 60 card representation by backyard. Shadal's Extravagance, the Shadal engine. There's this one card I want to play, but I can't remember what it's called. It's called Mass Production. I think it's Dark Factory of More Production? Yeah, that's what it's called. Dark Factory of More Production. It's a continuous trap. There it is. Called by the Grave? Yeah, I was going to play like all of the good staple spells. Which means I need to remove some other cards. Let's see. Goki Pole. I don't really need 3 copies of Armored Robot. He's not central to the deck. Treasure Pander is... How many of these do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can cut out 3 of them. 700, 500. Yeah, we can cut out basic insect. And now I can play more spells. Block Dragon is good, but he requires Earth. Oh, Block Dragon does work, but I can't search with him, so what's the point? Pot of Prosperity is good. I already have Called by the Grave. I have Lightning Storm in here, right? I have Super Poly. I have Twin Twisters. No, I don't have Twin Twisters. Cross out Designator. I'll play one more copy of that. Play one of the level 4 Tenyis so Snow can make Dragonus to bring back Treasure Pander. Dugaris. Oh. Ooh, that's a good idea. I didn't even think of that. Play one of the level 4s. How about I play one of each? Oh, I don't have room. I'm running out of room. Okay, I think I have enough spells. I don't really need more than this. Try right. I like Try Right. Goki Pole is good. Treasure Pander's good. Ashuna. Well, I can probably cut the tuner monster to 1. And play one of each of the level 4s. And then I need to remove 4 more. Enchanted Fitting Room is perfect. I don't really play enough normal monsters for it, which is funny because I have 15 of them. With a 60 card deck, it's just going to whiff more than it will get anything. Block Dragon's not dead in hand, you can mill him. No, like the good effect of Block Dragon is searching out, you know, a whole bunch of rocks when it goes to the graveyard. Not for its actual effect on the field. I mean, I do have a whole bunch of earth, so... It could work. Block Dragon. But it's just not very optimal for what I'm trying to do here. Instead, what I need to do is find 4 cards to remove. But I can't think of anything to remove. How about Ashuna? I don't need 3 Ashunas. 1 is good enough. Okay, 2 more. Pot of Prosperity. I need 3 of them so I can actually search out Law of the Normal. Let's see. Currently, this is a going first deck that doesn't really go first very well. So, maybe Dark Factory More Production isn't the best bet. Okay, and then we have Ultimate Dragon. Okay. And then, how about just 2 of each of the normal monsters? 3 is optimal for a giant ballpark because you can summon all of them. Waking the Dragon? I don't have room for that. My main deck is full. Unless there's something really good. I'd cut Vishuda before I cut Ashuna. Ashuna gets you rest in the Tenyis. You'd cut Ashuda. Yeah, that's probably a good idea. Like, how often do I resolve more than one Vishuda in a duel anyway? Plus, Ashuna does get you to that card. The insect type kaiju? I don't really need insect types. I need normal monsters. The other stuff are here just because they happen to work well with what I'm doing. Like, if I wanted to play a kaiju, yeah, that'd be great. But I don't really care about insect types, to be honest. Why run Blue Eyes with grass? I don't have Blue Eyes in here. Oh, Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon is because of the Fiscal and Rival 10, you can float into it. That's the only reason. Okay, and then for the rest, XYZs, level 1s and 2s. Are there any good level 1s and 2s XYZs? Yeah, 2 level 1 monsters. Specifically this card right here. And this one's pretty good too. Okay, then when it comes to level 2, this guy gets me into Zeus, so I'll play him. And then I'll add Zeus to the deck. Okay, and if I'm playing 13 cards to avoid those 1 decks, then I can't very effectively play Pot of Prosperity now, can I? Oh, I already have Zeus in here. Whoa, I don't remember adding him. Crime and Punishment. So this one is grass insects. Insects in the grass. It's not every day you get a topical name for your deck. Ooh, I like those 3 cards. Touch grass? No. That's too obvious. Let's see this 100% work and not totally whiff. Totally awesome. No Link Spider? I don't need Link Spider. It already has a 100% win rate. It wins 100% of the time, 80% of the time, 90% of the time. No response from the game server? Should I just notice the time? This is going to be my last duel. First to go. Let's hope I open grass looks greener and Law the normal. And Treasure Pander. Well, opened one of the cards I needed. Activate Ashuna from hand. No effect monsters. Special summon Monk of the Tenyi. They don't have that one card? Ooh, neat. Special summon. No, if I use a Shuda now, I can bring out... I can get a card in the graveyard. We can get this card out in the field, and then I can normal summon this, and then go into Berserker of the Tenyi with protection. And then activate Giant Ballpark. Just in case they manage to get rid of it. He has targeting protection and destruction protection once. However, I can no longer get out Vishuda. 77% of the time. Grass Bug Bite. Oh, that's a good one too. Only now is winter season ending. Now I can finally touch grass. Psh, touching grass is overrated. Imagine going outside, Le Cringe, Magical Musketeers. Whoa. Is this a grass insect deck with bee troopers? Oh, they didn't add bee troopers to the game, did they? Raigeki, no! Card column, discard 1 Magical Musketeer card, then draw 2 cards. I was about to say, shouldn't it activate my 10 card in the graveyard? To get out my Master Monk of the 10 Should call it outfield when it works with grass and a ballpark joke. If you control Magical Musketeer card, target 3 cards in the graveyards, banish them. Oh, that's devious. Oh my goodness gracious. All my cards are gone. All my setup. As long as they don't destroy Giant Ballpark, that's fine. Because Giant Ballpark can still allow me to do things. Magical Musketeer Link, which does nothing if I control no cards. Oh, I do have a spell trap on the field. Never mind. A truly devious deck. Dude just banished all the cards from my graveyard. Target 1 face-up card, field and destroy it. You've got to be kidding me. He destroyed my monster, all the cards in my graveyard, and had spell card destruction. Oh my goodness. Nerf Musketeers, is that an Omni negate? When you want to activate the spell trap card while you control negate the activation if you do destroy the card. Oh my god, he has an Omni negate in his hand too. I mean he got rid of all my shit. What am I supposed to do here? At least you have Lightning Storm. He has an Omni negate. That does nothing versus the Omni negate. Lightning Storm. Destroy all attack position monsters your opponent controls. Oh cool, I play that deck. Oh, my cards. Ugh. My Lightning Storm. You can add 1 Magical Musketeer card to protect your hand, but another card in the same column. During either player's turns, you can activate Magical Musketeer spell trap cards from your hand. Panda aggro. Play out the ball part? What? I'm asking because I don't know, but would you be in a better spot now if you did not put out the ballpark? No, ballpark activates in my opponent's turns. Like if they attacked, I would be able to negate an attack and then summon 3 monsters from my deck. It's super good. I can get 2 cards from the deck with Treasure Panda, assuming they don't have another negate or a destruction effect. We have enough cards for Panda. One banish, face down. Target 1 face up monster in the field. Until the end of its turn. Also, its effects are negated. Oh my goodness gracious. And its effects are negated until the end of the turn. I mean, he just stopped everything. Whoa. How many times have you negated so far? Dude had Raigeki, banished all the cards in my graveyard, popped my field spell. The fucking negated Lightning Storm. Negated my monster effect on the field. Literally had an answer to everything. Power playing trap cards from the hand. I have never played against a Magical Musketeer deck before that has actually shut me down that hard before. An Omni Negate would have been nice. If they destroyed that, I would have had a Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon that they could have just destroyed very easily by just searching out a pop. Two of each spell trap except Cross Dom, some generic cards. Extra deck's pretty flexible. You can run 2 mechs. The Time Lords. End phase. Oh, I'm surprised I didn't draw any of my normal monsters my last turn. Pot of Prosperity. Get rid of one of these, and... that. Called by, because I already have a Treasure Panda in hand. Okay, and then I can special summon this from hand. Go into Master Monk of the Tenyi. I don't really know what my next play is. Equal to the attack of one monster your opponent controls that battled this turn. So I'm pretty sure he's just playing a Time Lord deck, because why else would you play this one? Out of all of the Time Lords, that one is easily the worst of all of them. Then I can special summon this from the hand. If you control no effect monsters, special summon this card from the hand. And then normal summon this card from the hand. And then he can't be destroyed by card effects. There's no real reason to go into any of this shit. So we'll just put these two face down and end. I have no idea. I don't really got any plays with this hand. Magical Musketeers be like that. If they have the right start in hand, it's really hard to keep them from getting advantage. Impossible, you mean? That advantage... That was just... He had... You know, banishing all the cards in my graveyard, that was, that really did me in. All of my setup was for naught. Tweet tweet. Glug glug. Hello, VTuber. I ain't no VTuber. You might be mistaken. Oh, it's because of the spider's up. Don't worry, I'll take it down. That's it. Ooh, if I can push for game. He doesn't have a monster in the graveyard, so I can't use Called By unless he activates a hand trap for me. Treasure Panda, 1 card, Banish Pot of Prosperity. I don't have any tuners in my deck. Okay, can I actually go into anything? I can go into Draco Berserker. Ooh. How? 1, 4. I gotta use every card on my side of the field. I don't know if it's worth going into Draco Berserker for that. Yeah, whatever. I'm doing it. Oh my god, a 4 material Draco Berserker. This is so bad. Star is a fan of your WoW channel. Found you at a Yu-Gi-Oh channel, and along with the speedrunner of Forbidden Memories have got me back into Yu-Gi-Oh, so I thank you for that, TheDuelLogs. Speedrun of Forbidden Memories? Is that the PS2 game? That sounds fun. The level 1 is a tuner, though. It is, but it locks you out of stuff if you summon it from the deck with a shooter. PS1? I was thinking one of these days I'm gonna do like a day where I just play legacy Yu-Gi-Oh games because those are fun. What the hell was their deck? They didn't do anything for like all their turns. Oh, I mean they're playing a 60 card Lord Phantasm. Like of course they couldn't do anything. The fuck is this? It's a 60 card Sacred Beast deck. Of course they couldn't pull off anything. Okay, I gotta go. I got other stuff I need to do. Goodbye, everybody. See you tomorrow. Unlimited missions. What is it? Unobtainable. Okay, goodbye. Refrigerator. We will go to Mogu the Ghost. Because she's funny. And yells at chat sometimes.